Mark, let's talk about Jordan Stevens first of all. Six-figure sum for the club. Shows the wisdom of giving him a first-team contract back in the autumn, doesn't it?
Yeah, he came into our group, in sort of back end of the summer, and we put him on a contract. Obviously, we gave him a chance, an opportunity to play in the first team. And once you put a young player in the first team, if he's any good, then the Sharks start to circle, and that's what happened.
And what a move for him to a club like Leeds. You've got family connections with your dad, having played there. The man who established the Forest Green Academy years and years ago, Trevor Horsley, probably before Jordan was even born, a massive Leeds fan as well. There's a really nice synchronicity.
Yes, it's obviously a massive, massive club in it, and it's a great opportunity for Jordan. It's a really good deal all round, in terms of what we get and ongoing. And Jordan gets the opportunity to play at a really big club and try and get himself established and force his way into the first team squad.
And is that a good thing for Forest Green, to be seen as a club where people can come here and they can move on as Jordan has done, and also as, you sold a player to Barnsley back in the summer and Ethan Pinnock as well?
Yeah, I think it's important. As a manager, I have a belief in trying to give young players a chance. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But I've sold, or players that I've had have gone for a lot of money. So, for me, if they're good enough, they're old enough. And we gave Jordan a chance, and it's great that we keep that going. It's important that the young players that we try to attract to the club now with the academy have that belief that there is a realistic opportunity to play in the first team.
And also you've brought 10 new faces in as well during January. How happy are you generally with the business you've done in January and the improvements you've made to the squad?
Well, I think on paper we look a little bit more solid. We look a little bit more of a threat. So, yeah, look, time will tell if it's the right recruitment and the right personnel. But personally, from what I've seen so far, taking away the second half the other night, I feel happier.
The first half, so much possession, chances as well. How do you turn those into better chances and therefore into goals?
Well, that comes from the players on the day, making the right decision and making the finish. It's a difficult one for us. As a coach, you can get the players in the right position to score a goal, but you can't actually finish it for them. So we've tried to make it as easy as we can for the players for tomorrow and simplified it. And we're going to try and get more goal scoring opportunities, and the more opportunities we have, the more chance you would think we have of scoring a goal.
Yeah, I suppose it's about quality of chances as well, isn't it? But you can't be doing too much wrong, bearing in mind you scored 5 against Cambridge.
Yeah, that's right. But we've had two blanks in the last 2 games, and with the 2 strikers we've got, we probably feel we need to do better. But that's probably down to me, and hopefully we're going to try and make more chances for the 2 centre forwards.
2 new players you got in on transfer deadline day. Obviously they couldn't feature against Exeter, but how close are Chris and Alex in your thoughts?
Well, Chris has had a disrupted season. He's a very good footballer, and the clubs he's been to have not sort of suited his style. I think the managers at those clubs will tell you that, and he's not probably fit enough to start, but he's definitely fit enough to play some part. And Alex is a very, very quick wide player, and he's ready to play.
And obviously you've beaten Coventry already this season. It'd be lovely to do the double over them, I'm sure, but they're not going to underestimate you coming here, are they?
I don't think. I think Mark Robins is an experienced manager. He knows every game is different, and it's all about on the day, and got to hope that your team turns up. And we want to give a real good account of ourselves against what is a really big club at this level. They have really good support away from home, and they've got some really good players, and it'll be a tough game for us, like every week.
But obviously this is one of the exciting games. This is what getting into the Football League was all about. Can that sort of raise the crowd here, and sort of help turn this into a fortress for you?
Hope so. We've won our last 2 home games, so we wanted to turn that around, which will help us in our plight of what we're trying to do. And we need to keep picking points up, because with us losing 2 games away from home, it puts more pressure on us to win the home game. So we've got to make sure we get something from tomorrow's game. But it's a big test against a really big club.
Injuries? How's the squad?
Good. Yeah, we're all okay at the moment, I think.
Which is a tribute to the way that you train and also your strength and conditioning staff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We've not really been able to train too much because our training pitches are underwater, so it's been very difficult to get any grass. It's been a really wet winter down here, and like I say, all our training pitches are underwater, so it's been really difficult. So it's just been ticking the players over really and trying to make sure they're fit for the Saturday.